Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff Glore. The inmates had a lot of help getting out, and so did police putting them back in. Authorities in Florida say it was a close associate of two convicted killers who gave them crucial information leading to the capture last night. Now police are promising more arrests as they try to figure out who was involved in this prison release forgery scam. We begin with Mark Strassmann.
In court this morning, Joseph Jenkins and Charles Walker were denied bond, to no one's surprise. They had been holed up for 2 days in this Panama City beach motel. 20 law enforcement agents acting on a tip surrounded it last night and ordered them to surrender.
They called it a bullhorn again, so he opened it up and he came out with his hands up and laid on the ground. And then 45 seconds or a minute later, the second guy came out with his hands up and laid on the ground.
Neither fugitive was armed.
There is still a lot that we do not know. I can tell you that there will be more arrests. Obviously, we will be backtracking to those who helped carry out this fraud.
Counterfeit court orders, which included a judge's signature, fooled state prison officials. They released two convicted killers sentenced to life behind bars without possibility of parole. Evangelina Kersey was the first person to notice something was wrong. Her son, Celdrick Slater, was murdered by Charles Walker in 1999.
I was just blown away when I read that part.
Kersey got this victim's letter on October 12th, telling her that Walker had been released, and she alerted authorities.
It just really shocked me because our lives was at stake, you know?
Joseph Jenkins murdered a man during a home invasion in 1998. Henry Pearson, his uncle, raised him like a son. Prison officials called Pearson on September 27th to say Jenkins had been released. He drove 300 miles to pick up his nephew.
While he was staying with you for a couple of days, no concerns?
Everything was fine.
He never seemed worried?
We had no indication that anything was amiss.
Not until last Wednesday, when officers came here looking for Jenkins. He had fooled his uncle, too.
I love him, you know, but if I had an opportunity to talk to him, I would ask him, what's the deal? You know, why would you put us through this if, you know, it's not real?
Investigators are looking into the possibility that the forged court papers were bought for $8,000. Jeff, they've also seized some of the computers and printers from the prison where the inmates escaped.
Mark Strassmann, thank you.